Hello everyone, and welcome to the training session Searching at Curtin University. Today what we would like to do is provide you with an overview of the information services available through the library. As you can see at the moment, we are looking at Curtin's homepage, and on the right hand side we can see that there are a number of popular links. For today, we will be interested in that which takes us to the library's homepage. Once again, on this page we can see that there are a number of links to other services which the library provides and information about the library also. For today, what we would like to look at is the databases that Curtin University maintains subscriptions to. You will find that when you are required to complete an assignment or conduct research, you will refer to these databases. On this page here, we can see that there is a breakdown of all the databases that the library has a subscription to, and you can search for them either through subject or group, or simply by browsing through these letters here. Once again, next to each database we can see that there are a number of icons also listed against them. There's an icon in the shape of Australia, which means that the information is relevant and most likely produced by Australians, and we'll also find that certain databases will be available on your mobile devices. For today's training session, we will be looking at the Australian Library and Information Science Abstracts, also known as ALISA, and this is also hosted by a database called Informit. Once again, on the right hand side, you'll see a breakdown of the popular databases used by students. And one of these includes Emerald, which we will be looking at today. Something to keep in mind when you are accessing these databases is they will require you to log in. This will be with your Curtin University credentials, and they will be the same as those which you use for Oasis or Blackboard. Sometimes you will also need to log in once again if you've remained idle and there has been no activity within the database that you are using. So as we can see here, we are searching via Informit in the particular database known as ALISA, and we are presented firstly with the simple search, which potentially may strike a resemblance to Google search. As you can see, we've simply got that one search bar here where we can include our keywords. In comparison though, we can see that there is an advanced search, and here we have the opportunity to actually search through a number of other fields and combine them together. Each database will have some sort of variation of a simple or basic search and an advanced search. It's a good idea to familiarize yourself with what you can do in each and what you're comfortable in firstly constructing for your search query. And just have a play around with all the different fields that are available. So usually you will get some sort of drop down arrow containing a number of different fields and terms. And as you can see here, we can combine them with Boolean operators, which we will discuss later on. If we have a look now at Emerald, I'm just going to log in once again. Just waiting on our internet connection here. While that's loading, we will also consider the help and frequently asked questions that's available through the database. Now this is always a really good idea because it provides you with advice on how to search. Sometimes you will actually see tutorials as well, which allows you to get a little bit more familiar with the database that you will be using. We have a look at Emerald now. Here we go. So as you can see, it does look different from Alyssa, which is hosted on Informant. And what we can find is that there is no simple search or a tab, I suppose, suggesting as such, but you've got this search bar here, which is basically your simple search. And you can restrict your keywords to be found in either one of the two areas within a journal or a book. We can also find that we do have an advanced search as well in Emerald, and it is similar to an extent to that which we saw in Alyssa. So again, you have a number of fields now which you can include, and you can specify where this information will be found. You can connect the terms with Boolean operators, and as you can see, you can specify things such as the format, or the content in this case, or the publication date, which is also a good idea to consider. And as you can see already on the side here, we have some searching tips. But once again, I would suggest that you have a look at the help content because it provides you with information on how to search with Emerald or with whichever database that you choose to use. And it just gives you background on what they suggest, because every database will have a little quirk or a different way of doing something. But ultimately, you should be fine in doing the same thing that you do in one in another. So the whole purpose of looking at these two databases is to basically show you that you do have a familiar way to search. You also have a more advanced way to search, another way of considering your criteria also. So it's definitely a very good idea to think about familiarizing yourself with constructing a search, how you think about searching, and really the more you go about using these databases, the more comfortable you'll become and gaining more confidence as well. Just going back to our library homepage, you'll find that we have a number of ways to contact the library, and it's a very good idea to just have a look at what it is that we can do to help you. So as you can see here, we've got frequently asked questions. You can definitely email us, assistance with the library itself, or making an appointment, or contacting us by phone. And as you can see, there are a number of ways in which we will provide assistance. So we've got our inquiries desk, we've got our reference pod, which is basically allows you to talk to a staff member and let us know what it is that you're searching for, and depending on how complicated that may be, it can range from us finding books and journal articles, and also showing you how to find these things yourself. Don't forget to look at our online content, because it will provide you with that confidence to continue to do your own searches. And don't forget that all these services are provided at various points in the day, so you don't always have to come to us. You can definitely have a shot at it yourself at whatever time suits you. A very good idea is to bookmark each of these pages that we have went through today, and you will also find that we will be sending through a survey seeking your feedback on what we have presented today and whether we can meet your needs in particular regards to a subject or provide more information in these sessions. But ultimately, what we're trying to do here is encourage students to start searching and consider the information that they find and be critical of what it is that you do see. Thank you very much.